Movies. I'm Mindy.
I'm Elin.
And we're that weird bald couple at the movies, at the cinema. We just got out of Predator Badlands. And if you saw our non-spoiler review, you probably already know that I kind of liked it. I thought it was fun. Elin, not so much. Let's talk about the details on why. Why don't you start?
All right. So at the very beginning of the movie, they set up this like revenge story with his brother, with his dad killing his brother because his brother saved his life. I wanted more of that. It turns into a monster quest, like a quest to defeat the monster type thing. I was hoping it was I wanted more of a personal revenge story than a that kind of story. You know?
Yeah.
I wanted a more epic kind of like, okay, he's running away, and that's where he meets Al Fanning's character and gets this found family. But it's all about these little battles, these hiding moments, like almost like a predator prey type situation between the dad and him. As it sits, we see the dad at the very beginning kill his brother, and then he goes off to this other planet.
Because his brother forces him there.
Yeah, but the 90% of the story happens on another planet, and then all of a sudden he comes back and kills his dad. It just like that. Like,
you just hate how that went.
I hated that. I wanted more of, like I said, the epic kind of hiding from the ruler, the banished prince hiding from the ruler.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
He gets a resistance going, you know, and it didn't deliver that. It didn't do it.
I could actually totally see that. I think that would have been a really cool direction that keeps it in more of like a not relatable story, but something that's a little more ground level.
Yeah.
As it sat, there's the scene where, you know, the brother is killed by the dad.
Yep. And
the brother has all of the controls on his suit to send his brother to safety, the main guy to safety. Yeah. But the ship was already programmed to go to this planet where he was supposed to, he wanted to hunt down this certain kind of prey that even his dad was afraid of, and that would earn his place in their culture and in their clan. So the brother sends him there he doesn't have any choice. He's got to go, and by the time that he's there, he's like, okay, I'm going to do this for my brother.
Yeah.
And so I kind of liked that. I thought it was fun. You're like, no.
No.
We know you don't like it.
I just think it's a really lazy story. It's a really lazy story device. Like the whole quest to go kill the monster type stuff. Yeah. When there's a perfectly awesome, like, again, banished prince hiding out from the king's ruler. There could have been multiple like fights between them and culminating in one like invasion of the palace type situation. Okay.
That's just the story you would have enjoyed.
That's the story I kind of thought we were getting, to be honest. Okay. And so I was
let down within the first,
as soon as they sent him off into the planet, I was like, so we're gonna come back at the very end and just have like one minor fight, which we did. Yeah. The fight with the dad wasn't even that long or that great. Yeah. And he's gonna kill his dad, and that's gonna be the end of it. Okay. I kind of hated the ending. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. There is a small scene at the end that makes you wonder if they sequel it, if they do another one, if they'll continue with more of a story like you're talking about, because his mother arrives apparently, and you get the sense that maybe she's bigger and badder and scarier than the dad was. So, and then you see like all of the people in his clan, all of the whatever they are. I can't remember the name of the species, but anyway, and so that makes me wonder if they do another one, if you'll get more of what you're hoping for.
I'm willing to give it another shot for sure. But, okay, I've already lampooned it the way that I wanted to, so you can praise it now.
Oh, okay, great. One thing that I actually really liked about this was the found family situation. I am a sucker for that. So he gets sent to this planet. He decides, you know what, I'm going to see this through for my brother, and then I'll also earn my spot with my people. And he meets, the android, the Al Fanning character that you saw in the preview. funny.
She was really cool.
And a pet monkey, basically, that ends up pretty central to the story because it's like the baby of the
monster.
Yeah, of the big monster that he's going after. So there's a thing that happens with that where I was like, I couldn't predict the story with that along the way. I thought it was really fun. And I definitely, I would not say that I was blown away by this movie, just to be clear, because since I'm coming from the perspective of having liked it and he didn't like it, I also didn't think it was some phenomenal jaw-dropping movie or something.
Okay. I didn't say I didn't like it.
Oh.
I'd say I was disappointed by it. I definitely didn't like it, but I didn't dislike it. Does that make sense?
No. I think it sounded like you really didn't like it based on what
There's
you were
a lot
saying,
of things that I thought were missed opportunities. I can't help that.
Okay. But you didn't hate the movie, is what
I did not hate it.
You just didn't really like it. You're
Yeah.
just like, whatever, it's not that great a movie.
Yeah.
Okay. I would say it wasn't some jaw-dropping movie, but it was a lot of fun. I'd definitely be interested in seeing a sequel. I thought the
My story would
development
have been more
of...
fun.
What?
My story would have been more fun.
Okay, we know your side. Let me talk about
Sorry.
mine.
Okay.
So basically, I'm just saying, I liked the development of the main character in the beginning and throughout. He seems so concerned with proving his place because he's had this reputation of being like a weak link in his his species, the runt, and they kind of call off their weak, and so he's really trying to prove something, and ends up learning this lovely lesson along the way that when you work together, you're stronger for it, and it's not all about just being a solo baddie,
Yeah.
So I thought that was really sweet and just kind of fun, and the way that they told that I thought was a lot of fun. And you also saw a family dynamic with the android and her I guess kind of sister android, where that family relationship did not go well, and the other one was a lot worse. So I think it was a cool, it was like a big story. Yeah, and it was a big story about kind of dysfunctional families and how when we perceive ourselves as less than, or if others around us perceive us as less than, then we can connect to others who are that way as well and be all the stronger.
You got a lot out of that one. What she's talking about, there's a scene in the movie, switching lanes real quick. There's a scene in the movie where where Elle Fanning, as her secondary character, the sister, because she plays both they're synthetics.
An android, so they're all designed.
So they all look the same. So she plays both of them, and she says that she specifically references that something like, I almost made the same mistake that the Predator's brother made by not killing culling the weak one.
Right.
So on one side you have this main protagonist, the Predator, Deck, I think is his name.
Yeah.
Where his brother sacrifices himself to save him.
Yeah.
And on the other side you have Thea, who is the android, whose sister Tessa is saying, I'm going to sacrifice you because you are the weak link.
Yeah.
Link. Wow.
Yeah.
So it's really,
they relate to each
that
other
was
in
interesting.
that way,
Yeah.
being seen as the weakest in their tribes, I guess.
Yeah.
And so they just kind of connect that way, and I just thought that was really sweet. It was kind of a cute little moral to the story, and of course, Deck is like a kind of stubborn, grouchy dude that has to soften up throughout the movie, and I just thought it was cute. It was really cute.
Yeah.
It reminded me a lot of, so I grew up on Star Trek. It reminded me of the, now that I claim that, it reminded me of the character Worf, and he's a Klingon. Thank you. I'm just tired. I was like, oh no, if I don't think of this, then my Star Trek status is going to go down the toilet. He kind of reminded me of Worf, which I thought was fun.
Yeah, I mean, there were some positives. Again, I mentioned it in the non-spoiler review.
Yeah.
Visually, it looked great. I think that special effects, this is definitely one of the top special effects movies of the year. But I'm not a visual effects guru.
Yeah, I'd love to know what level of that was, like, what parts of it were mocap and which parts were physical. I think he had a physical prosthetics on probably, but maybe some mocap to catch.
I could almost guarantee you that Elle Fanning is is a lot of mocap.
Yeah, probably doing a lot of that with her legs and stuff. Her legs are separated from her body.
Yeah, she's like cut in half.
It's pretty funny.
Most of the movie.
Yeah, her legs are their own character. It's super funny. But
yeah.
Anyway, did you have anything else to add on that?
I mean, it's a spoiler review, so we might as well talk about the ending.
Sure.
You already mentioned the mother shows up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Then I guess that's all there is to talk about.
Yeah, we don't actually see her.
Yeah.
We just see him in this battle with his dad, and then her ship shows up, and the other two, the Elle Fanning character and the monkey, she's like...
Not a monkey anymore.
Well, no, I'm calling him a monkey, but he's
not a monkey anymore.
King Kong, Space Kong.
Son.
Anyway, so the ship shows up, and he's like, "That's my mother."
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I kind of like corny shit like that. I thought it was really funny. But anyway, I guess that's about gonna do it for us. You stay bold, we'll stay bald, and we'll see you next time.